Hey everybody, Will from 1 Kilo here. Today, in this video, right now, I'm gonna show you guys how to write 12 weeks of weightlifting programming just like that. Hey y'all, glad you're here. If it's your first time, 5th time, 10th time, 20th time, 100th time, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know every time I have a new video coming out. One of the biggest mistakes you can make when you get into weightlifting is not going into things with a plan. A lot of people like to glorify the old days of Bulgarian training where men were men and they would smoke cigarettes in between lifts and they'd max out all the time. And so people think about maxing out all the time or just going into the gym and lifting as heavy as possible as a plan. And it definitely isn't, because it only is gonna last so long. So anybody who gets into weightlifting needs to get good at formulating a longer term plan. Now, when I say longer term plan, I don't mean 4 years. If someone is gonna go to the Olympics, their coach might actually write out 4 years of training, or a general idea at least, so that that coach and that athlete know what competitions are gonna be focused on and all that. But that's a story for another day. For most people, I think the best time frame in which they can write out their programs is about 12 weeks. And so today, I'm gonna show you how to write a really, really simple 12-week weightlifting program. Okay, so here at my whiteboard, we got 12 weeks of weightlifting programming. We're gonna do it really quick. First thing, in one block, we're gonna have 2 to 3 weeks up, right? Where we're building either a little bit in intensity each week or in volume each week. We're gonna have 1 week where we go down. That's our recovery week. Some people call it a deload, we call it a recovery week. So I have a base week, a build week, a recovery week, and then the final week, that's the peak week, that's PR week. So 2 to 3 weeks up where we build, base, build, maybe 1 extra build week, then a down week, and then a peak week. So that's our general scheme, and we're gonna do that across 12 weeks. Now, if you had 14 weeks to a meet, this would work perfect, because then you throw a 2-week taper, which you can find on my website, 1kilo.shop, link down below. You can find a 2-week taper that would fit in really well with this, but I'm gonna show you guys the basic 12 weeks. So block 1, what I would call it, this is a strength block. We usually call it strength 1, weeks 1 through 4. We're gonna divide our exercises into weightlifting exercises, squat, pull, and accessories, right? I guess this could also be press movements, right? But weightlifting exercises, we're gonna do reps of 3 to 5, or a complex that might total up to 6 reps. So you might see a 2 cleans, 2 front squats, 2 jerks. You might see 2 pulls, 1 hang clean, 1 clean from the floor, 1 front squat, 1 jerk, right? Some complex that might work on the athlete's weaknesses, but we're gonna do it that might total up to 6 reps, 4 to 6 reps usually, or just straight triples in the snatch, straight 4s in the snatch, 3+1s in the clean and jerk, even 4+1s in the clean and jerk in this first phase, okay? Once we go into squats, we're gonna do 6s with a pause, or we're gonna do 8s and 10s. And so really why I say we have a pause or 8s or 10s is just time under tension. I think that if we have longer time under tension with pauses, halfway down, all the way down, halfway up, that's gonna equate to a similar type of thing as an 8 to 10, but not as mind-numbing and terrible for your soul as a set of 10 squats. Or 5s with pauses as well. That's particularly with the front squat. We'll do 3 pause reps, 2 regular, 4 pause reps, 1 regular, 1 pause, 4 regular, whatever. Mixing that up with 5 with pauses. And then we get our pulls. You know me, love the Lasha pull, check it out. 5s and 4s, okay? And then on accessory exercises, in which, any pressing, 1 arm, dumbbell, anything like that, 12s to 8s. We're gonna try and move in multiple planes. In this one, we're probably trying to do lateral lunges, crossover step ups, hip airplanes, all sorts of different exercises, rotation as we row, pull, all that kind of stuff. Move in multiple planes, make the athlete a little more resilient in every plane. Block 2, we're gonna move on, weeks 5 to 8. We're gonna do, in the classic lifts or variants, we're gonna do 2s or 3s. So straight doubles, straight triples in the snatch, or straight 2+1s, 3+1s, 2+2s in the clean and jerk, or we could have like a long complex, like one pull, one hang clean, or one dip clean, one clean from the floor, one jerk. That's a really common one there. When we squat, we're gonna do 5, no pause. This is strength block 2, right? Strength 2, and we wanna peak out some of these exercises. We want these to be the most intense and heavy, total volume-wise, of the whole time, right? So heavy 5 rep max back squats, heavy 5 rep max front squats, 4 rep max front squats with some drop sets, all that kind of stuff. We're really, really going after big time strength in the squats. On the pulls, really heavy triples, 6 triples, super heavy. Again, this is strength 2, the biggest focus in this block. This one has been building some capacity and some resiliency. Strength 2, we really pick out some of these strength movements in the middle. And then, and accessories 6 to 10s, right? Maybe just little progressions of these, just changing up just a little bit. And finally, in block 3 over here, we're gonna have week 9 through 12. We're building single capacity, right? So here is like, let's do 8 singles. There may be a time clock involved. Anybody who's lifted with me knows this one, right? They know we try to do as many singles as possible above at 90% or above, right? Shooting for 10 for a lot of weight classes. Some of the heavier weight classes maybe 8, but building single capacity, that is specific work capacity at 90%. Squats, 3-2-1s, right? We may do a 3 rep max, we may do a 2 rep max, or a 1 rep max. Pulls, 3s and 2s. These are now super duper intense, but a lot less focus in terms of the overall workload will be on these. And then we're down to the basics in our accessories over here. We're doing 5s, we're doing just push press, we're doing push press, some rowing, all that kind of stuff to keep the athlete balanced out, but nothing crazy over here. So keeping the basics for 3 or 4 sets of 5 at the end of a workout. So there you go, super quick. That's 12 weeks of programming, right? The magic for you then is look at your athlete, right? Can they handle 3 sets or 5 sets of this early on? Can they handle 5 sets or 6 sets? How many days per week are they coming in? That's another way. But you could apply this model to 3-day programming, 4-day programming that we talked about last week, 5-day, 6-day programming, and I've done that. This is a really basic general model. Obviously we start tweaking, we change things in here, pouring in different potions and whatnot, but this is the basic model, how I have done a lot with my athletes, and I think you guys can use this same thing to work for your athletes too. All right, everybody, that is it. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video about programming. If you're still here and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. But more than that, please comment. The comments let me know, do you guys program like this? Do you guys have a simple method? Let me know. Share your videos. Tell me what you want me to make next, and I will do it. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you again soon.